Hi, my name is Patrick Reagan. Welcome to Security, where we discuss security with a focus on how it affects the computer and the services and resources that the computer connects to. In Part 11, Protecting Mobile Devices focuses on what you need to do to protect your mobile devices. It discusses updating your mobile devices, anti-malware and firewalls, MDM, remote wipe, backups, and Internet of Things, or IoT. For those who are going to take the A+ exam, there are practice questions at the end of the video. If you have not already, subscribe to the Pat Has Your Back channel. Remember that today's mobile devices are essentially a small portable computer. Many of the concepts that you use with personal computers can also be used with mobile devices. Keep in mind that mobile phones are much smaller than laptops. Therefore, mobile devices can be lost or stolen much easier than a laptop. To ensure that no one can start using mobile devices, you need to enable screen locking, where the screen automatically locks after a period of inactivity. Make sure that to unlock and use the device, use one of the following mechanisms for authentication: facial recognition, personal identification number or PIN, fingerprint, or swipe, where you use your finger in a specific pattern. Swipe is the weakest of these authentication methods. To ensure a hacker does not keep trying authentication attempts, mobile devices can, for iOS, erase everything after 10 failed attempts. In Android, lock the device and require Google logon or wipe the device. Since mobile devices can be easily lost or stolen, mobile devices have Find Your Phone functionality, which can be used to find your phone on a map and control your phone remotely by making a sound and displaying a message. IT organizations can use Mobile Device Management, or MDM tool, to remotely wipe a mobile device if it is lost or stolen. To keep data protected, mobile devices often offer full device encryption. iOS 8 and later has personal data encryption with your password, and Android 5.0 and later is also encrypted. Since mobile phones are essentially computers, they need to be updated regularly with security updates, operating systems, and applications to help keep the devices secure. Some updates may also introduce new features. If a managed mobile device is not receiving auto updates, although you have updates available, you need to check the Corporate Security Policy, or MDM solution, to see if the device is restricted from getting updates. Similar to a computer, it is recommended to have an anti-malware package. However, the full version of anti-malware is usually not available for mobile devices. Every Android device that includes the Google Play Store has Play Protect. You may have noticed the No Harmful Apps Found message at the top of the Apps and Games Management section in the Play Store. Play Protect makes sure your apps you download from the Play Store are safe. Even apps that have been sideloaded from outside the Play Store are scanned by Play Protect. Sideloading is still inherently riskier, but it's nice to know Play Protect is watching. Apple iOS is a closed, tightly regulated environment that controls apps being loaded on the mobile device through the App Store. It's difficult for Apple devices to get malware, since the application will need to find a vulnerability to infect a mobile device. In both cases, malware may be introduced if you decide to jailbreak your mobile device. Jailbreaking is the process of exploiting the flaws of a locked-down electronic device to bypass security features and install software that you normally would not be able to install, and gain full access to the root of the operating system and features. While anti-malware packages are not as common as Windows, they are available. Mobile phones don't typically include a firewall and are rarely seen with mobile devices. However, firewall apps are available, mostly for Android devices, which will help protect your mobile devices from outside attempts to your device, and it can alert you when an application communicates with the internet. You may suspect that your phone has been infected with malware with one or more of the following symptoms: quick battery drainage, overheating, unexplained data usage, pop-ups, or suspicious apps. Unless your mobile device is older or has many big apps, malware can cause your battery to drain faster because of malware running in the background. Unless your phone has been in the extreme sun or your battery is aging, you should not see indicators of overheating. If you see big increases in usage that don't match your activity, this could be a sign that your mobile device may have malware. Similar to personal computers, if you see many pop-ups, you may have malware. If you see applications that you don't normally see, the applications could be malware. You should get in the habit of scrolling through your list of apps from time to time. Remember, when troubleshooting software issues that appear, you should ask what changes or activities have I done recently. If you install an app and your phone has high network utilization and you get a lot of security alerts, you should uninstall the application. You need to treat apps that are not available from the standard application store with suspicion. If weird activities or problems occur after those installations, you should consider that the new application is the problem. Mobile Device Management, or MDM, is a logical security mechanism used to manage corporate-owned devices. MDM products are deployed to enforce policies on corporate-owned mobile devices and bring your own device, or BYOD settings, that connect to a corporate environment. MDM is designed to secure corporate and personal data on devices. Examples include MDM can ensure the device encryption, a strong PIN code, and that the device screen locks after a certain idle period. You can prevent a device that is rooted or jailbroken from connecting or block third-party application installations. IT organizations can use an MDM tool to remotely wipe a mobile device if it is lost or stolen. Provide inventory of installed applications and other items. Some offer GPS tracking. Popular MDM solutions include Microsoft Intune, IBM Mass 360, JMF Mobile Device Management, Apple Configurator, and Google MDM. When a mobile phone is being managed, you usually have the ability to wipe the phone remotely. MDM and Microsoft Exchange can wipe phones. You can even wipe devices connected to iCloud.com. Since people will have their music and pictures, plus other documents, the data on mobile devices is important enough that if they lose the phone or the phone is damaged, the user wants that data. Many of the phone services will consist of a constant backup to the cloud. You can restore with a couple of clicks. If you replace your phone, you connect the new phone to the same account, and you restore your apps and data to the new phone. An embedded device is an independent device responsible for executing a specific task within a system. That includes a computer processor, memory, and input-output devices. Besides mobile devices and tablets, you also have the Internet of Things, or IoT, which is a collective network of connected devices and that technology that facilitates communications between the devices in the cloud. IoT connects and changes data with other devices and systems over the Internet. It includes electronic components that are embedded with sensors and may include ordinary household objects and sophisticated industrial tools. It includes heating and cooling, lighting, home automation, video doorbells, and wearable technology such as watches and health monitors. Unfortunately, many of the IoT manufacturers are not necessarily skilled in security. Therefore, you should consider isolating the IoT devices on their own network. Question: what should a company do if a managed mobile device is reported stolen or lost? Answer: the company should perform a remote wipe of the device. Question: what should you do if you install a new application from the vendor's website onto your mobile phone and the phone has high network utilization and is receiving repeated security warnings? Answer: uninstall the application. Question: you notice that your managed mobile device is not getting updates, although auto updates are turned on. What should you look at? Answer: check to see if the device is restricted from getting updates from the Corporate Security Policy or MDM. Question: you have a user that has a company phone. How can you ensure that the user does not install malicious applications on the device and reset the phone? Choose two answers. Answer: prevent a device root and block third-party installations. For more information, visit these sites. In summary, remember that today's mobile devices are essentially a small portable computer that can be lost or stolen much easier than a laptop. Since mobile phones are essentially computers, they need to be updated regularly with security updates, operating systems, and applications to help keep the devices secure. If you install an app and your phone has high network utilization and you get a lot of security alerts, you should uninstall the application. Mobile Device Management, or MDM, is a logical security mechanism used to manage corporate-owned devices. When a mobile phone is being managed, you usually have the ability to wipe the phone remotely. Internet of Things, or IoT, is the collective network of connected devices and that technology that facilitates communications between the devices and the cloud. It connects and changes data with other devices and systems over the internet. Thank you for watching this video. The next video will be Security Part 12, Configuring Soho Routers and Wireless Hubs. If you have not already, don't forget to subscribe to the Pat Has Your Back channel. Thank you.